Good morning, everyone. How is everyone today? If you're enjoying the snow, if you're in Alberta, and if not, enjoying the day. Just wanted to talk about the power of words and how they can be very influ, influential, influential on our mind. And we don't even realize that they're being influencing our mind because we have so much going on inside of our minds already that we don't realize that there's another idea being planted. And you got to be careful with how you use words and how they can be impactful to someone's mind, someone's heart, someone's body, even. Words can really destroy someone, and you don't even realize that you're doing it. Just by saying that something you don't like, but using it in a more, I don't know, the word hate, like using the word hate and bringing that out, that's such a negative word, and it's so like powerful. You don't even realize you're doing it, but when you say something like that you hate something, it's really impacting the person beside you and they don't even realize it. Like myself, I'm an empath, so when sometimes words are used, they're very powerful and they can resonate through your body, they can resonate through your mind, and you don't even notice it. And it's funny how the noise is in our brains, because this morning I was struggling to do the leaf exercise, but then I just kept telling myself to just count leaves and just be calm. And eventually all the noise that was going on in my brain just went away. And instead of counting leaves, I did it by breaths. And I breathed in. Each sway, I just breathed in. And as the leaves tapped the water, I was breathing in and breathing out. And I couldn't hear anything. And it was so peaceful, so wonderful. But we don't realize that because we're just so distracted. And I know a lot of people have overactive minds. And you think it's because you have ADD. You don't have ADD. You were told you have attention deficit disorder. I was told I have attention deficit disorder. I don't have ADD. That was programmed by an idea that was put in my mind. And that's the thing, like words, diagnosis, they just enter our minds and we don't even realize it until you stop and you actually pay attention to it. And you get in that present moment, being like in the power of now, where like nothing can bother you because you're already in stillness, you're already in peace. It's like I was reading a chapter in The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and he was talking about how people, before they're executed, they get into that state of peace and stillness because there's no more suffering, there's no more waiting to die, there's just now. And they get into that moment where they're at peace and they're happy. And it's just before we die, too. We get in that moment where we're scared, we're suffering, but once we accept that it's time, there's just a stillness, there's a peace, and you can get in that stillness and peace, but it takes you to get out of your environments to do that. And if you're in those environments, to learn to quiet the chatter in your mind and just learn to relax and not be so tense. We're all so tense all the time. We're so tense is because we pay attention to what goes on in the world. We pay attention to what goes on around us. We get caught up in work environments. We get caught up in social environments and we don't even realize it. And we get so angry for what? No reason. And it's creating all these issues on our planet because we're getting into this way of anger. We're getting to this way of dividing and not uniting and building communities. We are so powerful that when we do a protest, that protest resonates, not only here, but all over the world. Because our voices, our words are so powerful. But you don't understand this because you're caught up in someone else's reality. When you get caught up in your own reality, when you start to believe and understand how life truly works and how that you do have powers that you don't understand that you have. But to do that, you have to get out of the box you're in and get out and change your mindset and believe in yourself. And instead of protesting, just walk away from the job and do something more meaningful, more that's going to serve a purpose. If you have to protest, why is it important to begin? It's dividing us. It's not bringing us together. Mother Teresa, I'm not sure if you're a fan of Mother Teresa or not, but that's okay. I just thought it was amazing how Mother Teresa said that she would never go to a war rally. She would go to, or war protests, like people against war. She would go to a peace rally. And that's what we need to be unifying in peace rallies, not protesting about money and what we're owned. Money is not real. Money is energy. Everything is energy. Everything is alive. Your body's alive. You're putting your body through a lot by doing these group gatherings. I know we're trying to do something for the greater good, but we're not doing anything for the greater good. We're dividing each other more and more. And we don't even realize we're doing it. You go to like a sporting event even, and you're in the crowds and people are excited, but they're also so vulgar and they're mean and they're angry and they're cursing at players and they're yelling at players. Why? Where's the sense of sportsmanship? Where's the sense of fair and equality? There is none of that anymore. We're so angry and caught up in someone else's reality. We're caught up in our own state of consciousness, whether it be anger, whether it be depression, whether it be sadness. We're caught up in that, and that's clouding our minds and setting up camp in our minds. And we don't even realize it because we're so distracted by our phones, by our television, by social media, by everything that's not to do with us. We're not taking care of us. And when you start to take care of yourself, you start to notice that everything around you is an illusion. It's a distraction to keep you in this state of mind, to keep you going for these drugs, to keep you smoking marijuana, to keep you drinking alcohol, because it's instant gratification. So you get addicted and then you keep going back and forth. Even Netflix, scrolling on Netflix all day, binge watching television. What purpose is that serving you? Nothing. It's just numbing your mind more. And we don't realize that until you step out of that box. But that comes with time and that comes with patience. And a lot of people nowadays do not have patience. You see it with people driving. Everyone's always in a rush. Where are you in a rush to get to? That light's going to change red regardless if you want it to. No light is going to stay green forever. It's not how it works. Just stop, pause, and breathe. You are fine. You don't need that job that you protested for. You can find something even better. Something that's really going to serve a purpose. Something that's going to help people. Use what's going on inside of you. Build a career around it. Become a homeopath. Start learning about herbs. Start learning about growing food. Stuff like that. Teaching is good, but what are we teaching our kids? Nothing. We're teaching something that was basically programmed in our mind. We're not teaching our kids like the true meaning of life. To love each other. No matter your difference, no matter this illness or whatever's going on in the world, there should be no division. Don't do that. I know it's easier said than done, and now we all have free will. But look at the damage that's causing to the planet. Because the planet is alive. And everything that we're doing is creating more problems for the planet. And is going to create more problems for us. And it has nothing to do with pollution even. It's to do with our energies and how powerful our energies truly are. But if our energies are angry all the time, then yeah, the weather's definitely going to shift. And things are going to happen that shouldn't happen. Because we need to stop this fighting. We need to stop the wars with each other. We need to believe in each other. We need to help each other instead of dividing each other and being afraid of each other or being angry with each other. Just let it go. I know it's easier said than done, but forgiveness is very powerful. And once you forgive, you release. And that part of you that's stuck, you're releasing it. I believe in all of you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Whether it's in Alberta, enjoy the snow. I know it's cold today, so probably a lot of you will be staying indoors. So enjoy some time together with your family. Enjoy the people around you. I wish you all the best of days. Much love to you all. Bye.